All right, hey, this is the first one. I'm doing a test, and you can ask me anything. I work with car audio shops, off-road shops. I work with shops that do car audio, backup cameras, at a coffee. Let's get to work. So I started AudoMojo, and as you can see here, there's a software right here. And I started this software because I wanted to look at driving the sales of shops, of car audio shops, off-road shops, and really help them solve the problems that they're going through, because the whole industry can use a boost. And in that, what I found was that one of the main key components that I want to look at is, how did I add $10,000, $20,000, and $30,000 to a shop? Well, I basically looked at it as, what is the amount of estimates that are coming into the store? And if we can increase the estimates, that means we will get more estimates going out, which will increase our closing ratio. And one thing I want to show you here is we do something that's different than anybody, and we do what's called our 48-hour follow-up. And right here, you just click this little thing, and you add maybe a part. Maybe I go down inside here and I add a part. So this is like whatever that part may be here. And let's say I want to give them 10% off. My part's $11.69, and then let's see if we got a labor in here. Maybe got general, or oh, there you go, general labor. So I got a general labor, $125 an hour, and I'm actually going to go in there because I just noticed this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this. It doesn't have an estimate yet, but I'm going to go ahead and save this. Now, once I've saved this here, I'm going to go now, and I'm going to head over to my settings. And the reason I'm going to do that is because for some reason inside my labor rate, it got marked as 125 update. Okay. So you got 125 there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on over, and I'm going to go to my estimates and see where is that coming in. Why am I getting a 2.5 hour? Let's say I add another labor. I'm going to go to general, 25 here, worker, 2.5 hours. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this. So here's one for you. Check this out. Makes my screen's dirty. I went to general, to my labor that's down here at the bottom, and I went to labor rate, and I edit labor rate, edit, and it doesn't give me anything on anything there. It just says general 125. Let's say that I update that, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to my that job that I just created, all estimates. Here's one that I just created. Let's go ahead and open that up. So I just created this, and this is something that you'll notice. Look at this. So here's 125. I'm going to add another labor. I'm going to go general. Why is it saying 2.5? And why does it say total 25? It does say 125 there. But then when I click on it, it shows up as 2.5 hours, like as if it's a package deal or something. Oh, got a little video there. So basically what we'll do is we'll fix that right there. But what ends up happening is we've now converted to estimate 2409. Also, if you want, you can click on this, copy the phone number if you want to take it anywhere else. But then also you have this here where you're able to see which is the vehicle that you chose for that customer on this estimate. Now in here, you're able to add labels if you would like. We also have customer information, edit history, right? So here's the edit history. We've kind of done some tests here. And then any comments that we have, we're all set right there. So this right here, a couple options that we have is we could save this as an invoice, but we don't want to do that because we haven't, collected all the money. And so what we want to do is collect the money, but I would go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and save this estimate. And then I'm going to do is I would request for money. But what I would do first is I would send the estimate. So in this, I click send. This right here sends the estimate directly over to the customers, which you'll see inside of here. And then from there, I would request payment. And I would say, you know what, I want to get 10% or so. So I say, I want $25 or so for the start of this project. I would send that. They would receive it. And then I would come to your billing history and payment history. As they make payments, you'll be able to see if there was a discount, additional charges. Everything is over on your right-hand side. So if I go here,